Womp womp. It's time to turn our opponent's deck upside down, put it in their graveyard, and have them lose the game with no cards in library. Yes, we are playing Mill. We are going to be the absolute enemy, the monster, the worst thing ever. So Mill is a very fun, very simple strategy. You play like Hedron Crab, Ruin Crab, ways to put cards from the top of your opponent's library into their graveyard, and when they have no cards left, you win the game. They draw from an empty library and you win. So we are going to run Mill. This is a deck we have not played yet, but this is a deck that I am excited to play. I've been staring at Mill from the sidelines for a while and just hoping beyond all hope that I would get to play it at some point, and I'm deciding today is that day. We don't get to be on the play, but his hand is pretty good. Start off with 2 grabs. Looks like opponent is maybe on some Boros, a Ragavan. Do I need to kill the Ragavan now? I don't think so. Should have played the 0-3. Probably would have been a better idea, but I'm going to let my opponent hit me. I'm going to play our crabs. Play our second crab, fetch. We'll mill our opponent out, hopefully. Heal the ruin. Sure. Don't have a kill spell. They just have a flage. That would be super poopy butt. That's for sure some super poopy butt. Well, that's pretty good. Good start. About the best damn top deck I could have asked for. All 4 flages. Let's go here. Gonna take a chill pill. My opponent's hand is Voice O Victory, Arena, Flooded Strand, and a Ragavan. That's an okay hand. So what we're doing is we're definitely bringing the extirpates. And we're going to see where we go from there. So I can block for days on this monkey as long as they don't have something crazy on top. All right, Arena. Turn 2 flages is pretty good, but not good enough. They're going to exert. Yeah, they are. So they played this one. They're about to play their voice. Don't really care about casting spells during your turn. Mana up. Now I can just double push. Surveil land going, if I have one. The sewers. 3. Rank Sanity is pretty good. Now, unfortunately, I do have to hurt myself a little. So we're just going to go now. Let's dock this in. Just take a chill pill. All right. Now, no reason to kill their Ragavan yet. Now, Johnny is fine. I'll respond and fatal push, and then we'll block. All right, so they still have the Flooded and the Ragavan in hand. All right, they have the Ragavan and 1 unknown card. Let's get my Shelldock going. A couple more mills. The CMC of this deck is pretty low, so I think we're good to do this. Then 20 left in library. I do believe we might have this one wrapped up, but we'll see. What's the condition for this? If a library has 20 or fewer cards in it. All right. Well, they definitely have 20 or fewer cards. Unfortunate, but I think I can hit the rest of their deck with this little Shelldock Isle action I got going here. 18 cards left. Now, it does need to be, it's like now or never. Are they going to play it and mill me? That'd be funny. All right. A Surgical. What is the highest mana value card in their deck? Let's go black. Let's target Fables. I'm going to see what the total mana value left in their deck is, because it can't be 20. You're exiling my graveyard? You're exiling both graveyards. Oh, there we go. I was like, how do I get there? 2? You're kidding. Oh, you're joking. Tell me I'm not just going to lose. Oh, that's so disappointing. I'm hoping they just don't have like exactly a bolt. There's a crab going, which is like, no way did I fall 2 cards short. Oh, that's actually insane. Bring an extirpate, bring in 2 bridges. Maybe not the bridges. I think the Crypt Incursions are just better. Let's do something like this, and let's cut, I think I want to cut some number of Glimpse. Visions. Let's cut a second here. Yeah, let's try something like that. Can't believe I fell two cards short. All I needed was to hit any of my mill cards. Grab. I think I can keep a hand like this. Probably cycle the Fractured Sanity after. I didn't really look too deeply into my opponent's deck. I should have brought in the meat hooks. Now that I'm looking at it, I should have brought in the meat hooks and cut the last mill card. They have a way to deal with my crab. It's tough. Nope, they don't. All right, there we go. Food start. Tell me another crab. No, Fatal Push is pretty good though. Teach him a lesson. Surveil on end step. No, maybe I want this Fractured Sanity. Maybe I want to cycle it. We can do. Yeah, I think cycling. Well, no, because I can just hard cast. I think I'd rather mill them for 14 and try and find like a surgical or something. Some more cards in the bin. A pretty good one. We're just a humming machine right now. And trigger. There's 3 flages down. Next turn, I'm probably just going to like Tasha's plus hold up. I hope they have a flage. I hope they have their 4th flage in hand. Voice, oh victory, huh? I'm going to push the voice on my turn. Some life, mill, fatal push. I'm going to probably just do this now, right? Just no flage for you. Then Tasha's them next turn. Then my land, then Tasha's. Hit 3 of their flages. I'm at 55 life. That is going to be hard for them to come back from. Yep, Goblin Bombardment. They might have an Ajani, which would be less than ideal. Yep, they have the Ajani. So I have 20 left. I'm at 55. I don't know how they win. Gonna ping me. I mean, I'll take a Ragavan hit if you're going to try and hit my, yeah. I mean, you can, well, no, there's no reason not to. I might as well just block. Okay, they're going to finish him off. I'm at 55. Pretty nice. Pretty good for me. What'd you hit? Extirpate. Don't cast that. Why don't they just cast that on one of my crabs? Yeah, Fractured Sanity's fine. The one downside to Raggy Boy. Let's surveil. Don't need that. Blue. GG. Yeah, boy. All right, let's do that swap. I don't know how hard I want to go on Graveyard Hate. I think I'm fine with what I've got. That felt much better. Fortunately, I'm going to have to use the crab. Maybe not. I think I need to deal with the ocelot. If there's an untapped, no, it's not. Go here. Push this now. They play like a Guide of Souls. I'll probably surgical the Ocelot Pride since I've got so many Guide of Souls, you know. Boys. Well, let's just do this now. There's some Ocelots out of there. All right, so they got lands and spells and things. Grabbing. I'll get my Surveil on the end step. Got the voice. I imagine that they're gonna. Flats is gone. I imagine they want a CZ Peasy. Life total isn't super important for me. I've got this Crypt Incursion, and I'm just going to keep putting shit in their bin. Probably go Peasy. Yep. Easy peasy, CZ Spyro. Maybe discard some more lands and Arid Mesa. Surveil action going. God, Mill is fun. You guys should play Mill. Extirpate, huh? Keep that on top. This. What if we just... Here. No, it's... when's the right time to do this? This in their upkeep. Need to find a swamp. I don't have a swamp. Oh, that's hugely bad. Oh, they had the arena. Oh, I just lost this game because I was greedy. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh, I had the extirpate and everything. Why am I playing like an absolute greedy little gremlin goblin boy? Oh, I'm losing games for myself. I can't believe it. That was my game to lose, and I very much, in fact, did lose that game. All I had to do was Crypt Incursion. All I had to do was extirpate. Like, everything was there for me, and I just totally did not look at the fact that the deck runs one basic swamp, and it was in my fucking hand. All right, let's turn it around. Mill feels good. Hopefully, I'm just, like, going to be in the Boros bracket, because we're going to set Shock Ruin Crab. Shock. The crab. Upkeep stops. Is this Kethis? Oh, please tell me this is Kethis. I'm not even gonna be mad. Oh, this looks like it's Kethis combo, baby. This is my deck. I don't know what other decks would be running Plaza. Go for a blue. You gonna bobble me? Your Tamiyo's gonna die. That's awesome. All right, let's see what we're getting here. I feel bad beating up on a fellow Kethis player, but you do what you gotta do. This is definitely Kethis. And I'm gonna feel real bad. What do you got for me, buddy? A Soul Cauldron. Well, it's hard to surgical stuff with a Soul Cauldron. Oh, yeah. So the only problem is I don't have a lot of like mill going for me right now. Need to hope my opponent doesn't draw. They got Arona. Yeah, Arona is good. They don't have any Emeries in the bin. Springleaf Drum, sure. Interesting include in Kethis. Black. A Haywire might? Sure. I'm just chilling here with 2 surgicals in hand. Barbecue sauce in my titties. That's about it. If they try and go for it, I've got the surgical. What could they get that I'm worried about? Like a bounce, maybe? I don't think there's too much. I can play around a Vexing Bauble. Okay, you just get an Opal. Let's see, show me what you got. Yep, Rumble's good. You know, it does feel real bad beating up on this deck, because this is my favorite deck. This is Jace, alright. Another Urza Saga. I'm going to counter this Jace hard. You know how the lines in this deck work, like the back of my fucking hand. And they go for it comfortably. I think they're going to try. Yep. Get the Rona away. It's the Jace. On with them doing the Jace. Gonna hold up my interaction for Kethis. They're gonna mill me. That would be funny. They are gonna mill me for a couple of cards. Draw some cards. All right. You got it, bud. And what are you discarding? What would you like to get rid of? You know, I've been on the other side of this this matchup here, and I'll tell you what, feels real bad being in this position. I'm just gonna chill and let you continue to do. Where's their Emeries? I haven't seen an Emery. I'd be very unlucky if the Emeries were just in like the bottom of their deck. Tamiyo, a Teferi. So alrighty. Seeing just one Kethis. Thankfully I can hold up interaction. All the mana I could need. My opponent is going to lose the game. I'm gonna feel bad about it. No way. No way they have a fetchable left. Come on. No way they have a fetchable left. That's crazy style. Get your Rona first. Think you lose opponent. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to have to do this to you. But alas, it's over. With these 2 surgicals in my hand, I'm going to end your career. If they activate their Jace to draw some cards, are they going to try and go for the Emery line? Because that would be kind of cool. All right, show me something. Let me just win. Let me just not have to struggle against a fellow Kethis player. Player mills 3. England. I'm going to make you lose the game. That was a silly decision to try and activate that with just like onboard. Sure. GG. GG. Kind of curious. What is your last 3 cards? This looks like stock Kethis. I just want to know the last 3 cards in your hand. They want all the graveyard hit. I'm going to ask them if they're on Phoenix Down, Baleful Mastery, Toxic D. Let's see. Glimpse is like meh, I think. I think Glimpse is probably one of the cards to like always cut first. Let's cut it like a Visions and like a Fatal Push maybe. No, yeah, we'll cut a Fatal Push. Graveyard Hate. If they fetch Shock, I can mill. Yep. All right, so they got the Tamiyo. Or the Emery, not the Tamiyo. So let's see what they mill. That's a Teferi. What am I worried about the most? Probably not a lot. Interested in getting this going now, though. I don't really care about you casting your opals. So I can always deal with them. My opponent. Are you going to search? Play this for free. Nope, I can't. Not yet. Surgical to Kethis now. What would that do? I'd probably fuck it up a little. Ooh, interesting. Only 2 Kethis. Let's see what else is in the deck. The usual stuff. Just steal them now. Do need to deal with this cameo here. What was in their hand again? A rumble. All right. I'm just going to find every land. Don't need this one. That's for sure. All right. What do you got? They probably can. I think they can flip their Tameo pretty easily. Agatha's Soul Cauldron. I'll let you loot. I wonder if. I don't know what their plan is right now. Well, they're going to flip the Tameo, actually, which is really bad. But I can't really do much to stop that. We're going to pop Graves now, draw a card, because I've drawn kind of poopy. Oh, no, this would be their third card. I've seen... let's see. Yep. Now the question is, can they do the infinite combo? Get the black, draw a Ruin Crab. Let's see. What else? They can't do too much else. They can, yeah, Rumble. What do they reveal? 1, 2, 3, 4. So they can take like a Beseiju or something. Like it's not anything crazy. So without like the grinding station, there's not a lot that they can do right now, which is pretty good for me. They played this. I know they've got an Otawara. So I just need to deal with the Rona. Draw a kill spell off the top. Interesting. They're not going to try and flip Tameo. I think that's the wrong decision, but I don't really know. Well, I guess it's like it's tough because I don't think they want to just like flip it and draw half their deck. Mill. Do need to be careful I don't hit the grinding station, but I think next turn I should be able to do the damage that I need. Get a Surveil, play a Flooded, do it again. Haywire Might does not make a difference to me. What do you got for me? Is it a Jace? Or do they just not? I think they're trying to figure out how to Otawara. No? What are you doing? What do you got for me? Opponent? All right, yep. You got a Might. I can't stop that. Might doesn't really hit much. Know about a Jace, Ashiok, huh? Well, I'm not falling for it. I know that trick. 3. Oh, do they have the mana? Don't think they have the mana to play the grinding station. It's pretty good. They don't find a mana source. Golden. They do. I'm dead. Can't be in the top 4. Don't have it. Oh, they've got it. So close. So very, very close. I'm going to sage you a land. I don't think that's the right decision. Could have failed to find. So no. Yeah, I don't think they shouldn't have saged you that land. I guess they still have. Otawara is gone at some point. You got it. I don't know what my opponent's trying to do. The mana to do it? +2. Well, let us see if I get there from 12. I don't think there's 12 cards with 20 mana value. So my opponent did unfortunately click incorrectly, it seems they were telling me, but yeah, I think they had the combo. I think they had the way to do the loop with Grinding Station with Emery's ability on Rona. So they had it. I think they might have just missed it. They might not have seen the line. You know, that is sometimes how it goes. I have done that. I've misclicked. But that opponent was pretty cool. I gave him a little recommendation on Phoenix Down. I think is a real good card that people should be playing in Kethis. It's just a 1 mana, just bring something back. So I would highly recommend if you're playing Kethis, interested in playing Kethis, look at Phoenix Down as a card to throw in the deck. All right, let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can run it again, baby. No crab is awkward. I feel like I always want to have some form of mill crab in my hand, which is what we have here. This is a keep. We'll put back the visions. The plan here. So one visions goes back, and then we're just gonna basically just try and find our lands, get into like the Fractured Sanity, get it going. We're playing against a Daybreak account as well, so they must be good. Hotashi. Let's see what we can do. Hope that this mill is going to be good enough. You got it. Probably going to kill my crabs. Boros. That's a dead crab. Hate it for me. I'd like to find another crab. I also need to find a surgical. All right, no point in getting too ahead of myself here. Okay, so a little Mardu action. Mardu, Mardusi, Mardudu, as the youths say. All right, let's surveil it up. Don't need another land. All right, that's pretty good. Crabbing. Call me the Crabster. I'm a crabby boy. Let's save targets. Now I could cycle. Ooh, Obnixilis. My boy's on some spicy. So I'm gonna surveil at the end, or when they go to like kill it, maybe. I'm just gonna take it. What could they hit that I'd be like super concerned about? Probably not a lot. What'd you hit? Is land entered the exiled zone? Now I just need them to not go for like some dumb shit, like a Flage, a Johnny probably. They're figuring out how to tap. All right, come on, man. Voice of Victory. No effects. You got it. You got a voice. Your voice is strong. Now, if I can find a land on top, I can Fractured Sanity plus Visions to draw 3, which will be pretty good. But I do need to start getting this mill train going. I don't have too much longer. Opponent is presenting a lot of fucking damage. They'd like to deal with the crab now. Surveil. All right. Mill. I don't need another Visions. I don't even know if I'm able to convert the one that I have. Let's see, I have 13. That'll put up to 19. The struggle is Blade is going to be tough. 18. All right. Lightning, Guide, Sephiroth. Oh, this is interesting. So they might not even have a Flage. Peculiar. Yeah. I guess I should have probably used the Visions, but whatever. 19 cards. I can mill them for 14. I can mill them for what, 16? Yep. 2 in hand. A Flage, huh? I need you to chill. My island. 16 cards. Am I dead? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm pretty close to dead. Well, I definitely can't convert this Visions now. A Surgical? Gross and stinky. How do I mill them for 16? They're probably about to Surgical something. Probably a Hedron Crab. Probably going to hit Tasha's if I had to guess. Yeah. Oh, let's see. I might fall a couple cards short here, which would be unfortunate. They have 17 Archive Trap, huh? Well, I need to draw a card. They have 16. That mills them for 13. 1, 2 there. Wait. Oh my god, it all came together at the last possible second. Oh, I was dead though because I was cycling that card, but that's not the important part. So I need a Crypt Incursion. I need one of these, probably an Extirpate. We're gonna cut here, like I've been doing. Fatal pushes are good. Let's cut like a Visions. Let's do a little something like that. No Mill Crab. I don't think this is a hand I want to keep. So let's mulligan. There's Mill Crabs plus fetches. We'll keep this. That's probably not my best idea to put this back, but am I getting sneezed? Nope, just prided. A lot of loss, a lot. Hand goes kind of hard. Not gonna lie. Like 3 Mill Crabs plus fetch. Ooh, if I can find like another fetch next turn, that will be bustin'. Voice. Let's just pump my brakes. I can play Crab again. Flooded Strand. Lightnings, a Johnnies, Flages. All right. Just infinity mill cards. They got 2 lands. I will probably have to extirpate soon. Let's just go with this. We're going to shock and get them out of here. So they have a Johnny, a Voice. Get all their Cephs. There's Bronze and Seizes, some Nightmares. Okay. Well, joke's on them. I've got another one. Yep. The John is here. And their last card is just a Voice. So we're good here. Take my damage. Make some kitties. And then I might as well just Visions now. 27 cards. If I can get a black source, because I've still got the island. Did they draw the Obby Wobby? Oh, they're hasting something. A Bowman? That resolves. Oh, what the fuck me? Oh, that's not, dude, I keep just blowing it. Oh, this is not good. I'm holding up the wrong fetches. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I blocked the Bowman. A meat hook on top would be insane in the membrane. I'm at 6, and I need to hit 23 total cards. That is a good start. Let's get an island. 17. I'm going to fall just short. Let's cycle, and we will concede there. Game number 3. All right. What do I want to do for game number 3? Toxic Deluge isn't the worst. Let's see. I think I like my sideboard. I think I like the decisions I made. I'm not super worried about it. I'm also on the play this time. No mill crabs. There is a mill crab. Let's put this back because it's not castable yet. I do need to find some lands quickly. Immediately. Thoughtseize? Nope. Do I want to surgical anything? Need a land. Save the target. Let's see. I can hit the Galvanic. So let's see. They've got 1 Ajani, 2 Ajani, 2 guides, some prides. What am I most worried about right now? Honestly, I'm going to take Discharge. Kind of sick of you killing my shit. So they can Thoughtseize my Crypt Incursion. I'm just going to yield through the turn. Yep, I have been sneezed. Oh. This ain't great. I do need to find 3rd land so I can Tasha's. Assume they're playing Raggy Boy. No blocks. They're going to play Seth. Okay. That's fine. But don't be a land, honestly. Fucking Fatal Push? No. I'm going to die. 27 left. And left in library. I've exiled a lot of good stuff. We've got Sephiroth and 2 mystery cards. One mystery card. Let's see. Do they have any fetchables left? Oop, well, good to know this field isn't really going to do much. I'm taking 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I need something to go right for me quickly. Archive Trap, I haven't searched. I wish I could have had an Archive Trap. Actually, no, because they can't search anymore. Died Seth. You got it. Oh, they're going to flip the Ajani. I need to mill them like this turn. It's actually a really cool synergy. I'm not going to lie. Like Seth plus that, that's a lot of fucking damage. I need a mill 8. I'm at 6. I'm just dead. Maybe not. Bounce it. Play it. Don't have enough. Damn, I was so close. Oh, that hurts. I was so close. I thought I had that one. That one felt like it was very much a win. It should have been a win. Unfortunately, I could not get there. But there is next time. And by next time, I mean this upcoming game. Man, just a couple things needed to go right. My opponent having just like all the blasts was tough. But we get to be on the draw, which is not good for us, but we get to still do it. Let's see if we can get going. Let's see. No mill crab plus a 1-lander. Let's put back the surgical. Am I in the Boros bracket right about now? Oh no, I'm in this, huh? Are they just going to start firing off counter spells? Because that would be mucho unfortunito. Damn, I need my opponent to search their goddamn library. Yep, Tunda Trap Trainer is good. I need to act quickly. A Belcher? Well, they didn't suspend a Belcher, so that feels good at least. Do they have a counter spell for a 1 mana? Do they have a Shoal? I'd like to put the Swamp into play. And then I'm going to teach them a lesson. It's definitely never optimal, but we're going to do it anyways. I do like my opponent milling cards. All right, we are going against the Belchy Boy. They can get either of these as tapped lands. They take the Suppression Ray, play it as their land for the turn. We're just going to push this now. I'm not particularly interested in my opponent having... I think I'd rather cycle this, right? Mill 4. And then I think what I'm in the mood for is not sending a message. Get the Surveil, a Shopperific, a Springs. Belcher is unfortunately just going to have to be okay. I don't know if I have anything to deal with the Belcher now that it is in the battlefield. Probably not that. I don't know if I'm getting through. They just hard casting Belchers on my ass. That's what's up. It doesn't matter. I'm dead. What else can I do? That's just seed, because I don't have enough life. I couldn't get him down enough. 4 consigns for sure. Let's cut those. Counter target spell. These aren't as good either. Maybe I want some number of these. Crypt Incursion, bad. I also want the extirpates. Pushes are probably pretty just not good. Need the cycle, target creature planeswalker, Crypt Incursion, Baleful Mastery, Bell Bomb. I guess I'm bringing in, yeah, we'll bring in the Drowns and see what we can do. We'll keep the Mill Crab. And then we're going to hope our opponent searches, but I don't think they will. Probably got some sort of counter magic right now. Fetch land. I could mill them for 10, which honestly I think I'm kind of interested in trying to do. No. See if they've got a counter spell. Yep. Oh, that's fine. I do want to blow up their land. Try and archive, trap them. Need to just continue to push threats is essentially what's going on here. Need them to not find a flare. A flare would be stinky poopy. Don't put a flare into your hand, please, opponent. I'm not ready to just get free counter magicked. This extirpate would be sweet. All right. Give me a good card on the top, please. Por favor. Consign to memory. That is an interesting one. Blue, blue. Let's pop your non-permanent land. Let's grab this. Do they have a land? Ooh, I think we got them. All right, well, things are looking pretty good. My opponent's on a 36. Cards in library. They're down a land. If I could just mill one of these motherfucking... Ooh, they even hit their mountain? Oh, man, it's so easy to be me. That's hilarious. That was like the mill off of the fetch, I think. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Leave this up for an extirpate. I think my opponent is just big dead. All right, let's hit a little... Ooh. Can I do it again? Just keep my opponent off their lands forever and ever. Think this is where they probably will concede. Field of Ruin seems pretty unbeatable. Sure. Let's hit your tapped land. A swamp. A swampu. And then show me a Lotus Bloom. Do they just have like 4 Belchers in their hand? What would you like to do with that blue mana? So their Lotus Blooms are in the bottom like 4 cards of their library. Or 32 cards of their library. That is fine. They try and like Tameshi off of the bloom. I'm gonna fucking wreck their day. Gonna be great. I'll have all of the blooms in their hand. Show me a Belcher. Opponent's got 5 in hand. Crack it, come on. Crack the bloom. I don't think you can win. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. All right, let's get them. They're gonna like consign my trigger. Their CMC's kind of high now that I'm thinking about it. I probably wanna, let's see. Yeah, they've got like fucking 6 drops and shit. Don't really care if they counter this. There's a Belcher, so I think I'm just gonna extirpate. No Belcher off of you. The game's easy. We won. All right. Let's see. Maybe I cut one of these, bring in one of these. Pushes are still bad. These are not great. Deluges, no. Yeah. I'm going to bring back in the Glimpse because the CMC of their deck is like fucking 1,000, I swear to God, which is not where I want their stuff to be. No mill crabs, no lands. Some mill crabs, some lands. Let's put back you, and we're just going to bool. Got 1 mana. They probably have the counter spell. They're gonna give me a Stern Scolding. Yep. Okay, I've got another one. And I've got the extirpate, so I can like, if they don't just have like every counter spell, I can do it all. All right, show me no counter spell. Don't you dare have it. All right, so no need to rush. They might be trying to set up like a whir at some point soon. So let's see if they're gonna just like consign my fetch, or not my fetch, but they're gonna consign the mill trigger. Nope. Pretty good. Keep, draw, monster cardo. Just see if we can get there. Tell me a Belcher. No Belcher still. Well, we're just chilling. Does this come off? Suspend here in a minute. Yeah. bounce it. They just have the Belcher, they win, which sucks. Can't do anything to stop this. I was so close. So close. I mean, there's no way they don't have a Belcher at this point, right? Deck just never doesn't have a Belcher. If they start with Bloom, they've got the Belcher ready to fucking go. Let's see. Oh no? Do they not have it? That'd be huge, huge game for me. They don't have a land, don't have a Belcher. Let me mill your Belcher and extirpate it. Por favor. I need to be Belcher. Oh, they don't have a land? That's huge game. I have a million surgicals. Lotus Bloom. I'm just going to try and take like Undertrap Trainer, see if they've got a counter spell. I just want to know what's in their hand. It's really what it is. Meshy, Whir, Consign, Mystical Dispute. So the plan is probably, so I need to hit Tameshi in the bin. I'm going to chill. They would like to, they've got the Flare, which means they can't Whir. And I extirpate the Tameshi. Now the problem is I've used so many of my like exile based effects. Fortunately, don't have like much left. Like I've got surgicals. Like I'm curious how they get there from here. They use this, so they've got a Whir, a Dispute, a Consign. They probably were for another. They can sign that. They would not. They've got one mystery card, a Dispute, and a Whir. So I've stopped them from Tameshi loops. They could just draw it and it would suck. Can't do too much about that. They're just going to get a Belcher and have the ability to activate it. What do I have to deal with a Belcher? Not a mill crab, that's for sure. Oh my god, my hand just took too long to get there. I don't have any needles. There's like nothing. Where were you when I needed you most? All right, well, we'll concede there. Unfortunately, we couldn't get there against Belcher. My hand was got a little too slow, which is never where you want to be. All right, we have been on the draw like almost every game. But we got a mill crab, so that's all I care about, even. So I just get to like, dude, if I get to Archive Trap turn 1, that would be fucking sick. Turn 0, I haven't had the turn 0 Archive Trap yet. It's gonna go hard in the paint. Do you like my crab? Is your search gonna be good? Oboro, is this Storm? Might be Storm. Storm typically starts. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is like a Rydia combo. Ooh, interesting. I need to dig deep through my opponent's library. Let's see. Yeah, this is not a matchup that I think is going to be great for the Tashas because, you know, they've got a 9 mana spell in their graveyard. Let's see. An island. Mill some more. One's out here basically just trying to play like a standard deck. All right, what's the most impactful thing? How do they bring stuff back is the question. Let's take a peeksy poo at the opponent's graveyard. I think it's Rydia, Overlord. Oh, it's the Resurgent Belief. How many have I hit? 1, 2, 3. 2 life, Fable, Boiler Bilge, a bunch of stuff that doesn't matter. All right, well, this game feels like it's basically over. So I'm going to mill him for 20. I feel like a bully. Yeah, I'm definitely a bully. My poor opponent doesn't know that they're just absolutely fucking cooked. Cooked in the paint. You ever just mill your opponent for Xaxes? I'd like to know how you come back from this. All right, now I don't think that they have bringing the extirpate, Crypt Incursion, Fatal Push. I probably want lay. Or no, I'm gonna cut the Tashas, because Tashas are just not great here. Maybe Baleful Feet, no. Consigns, no. I think this is probably good. We'll bring in a Soul Guide, we'll bring in a Spell Bomb, we'll cut one here, cut one push. We'll bring in a little bit more graveyard type hate. Opponent was probably feeling decent about. I just clicked keep by accident. I would like to find a land as humanly fastly as possibly. Let's see. Not a good start. I really need to land off the top. Wonder if they're going to play Rydia, whatever you call Aria. Make me assume, make me believe they have it. Yep. I really, really need a land on the top right now. That is a start. Let's say the target. Let's see, summon Bahamut. Flage. I've got a Surveil if it's anything but a land. Probably am binning it. You return target style mana value with a finality counter on it. Okay. So this feels like it's like a rampy sort of deck. I probably should have hit the Bloodbraid. I think I want to do that right now, actually. Let's just pay the life, hit the Bloodbraid. I can't have my opponent just like Bloodbraiding into like a Resurgent Belief. See what happens. What's in their hand? Boseiju. So I assume they're going to play Fable this turn, which would not be the worst thing in the world. Yep, you got another loot. All right, play your Fable. Imagine is the best choice. Nope. Resurgent Belief. Well, can just chill. Return. Maybe some more. Maybe some more. Blue, black. Maybe for 10. Ready to pop your grave. They're not going to channel the Boseiju, huh? All right, so that is there. They have land for Flage. We're just going to do this now. Fortunately, I don't get to draw. But we're going to get it out of here. Humble. I imagine they take the land. We need to find some more graveyard hate. I mean, like, my thought is, like, if I can just put them to 15, like, their Resurgent Belief does what? 1 card left in hand. I'll give them a turn to beat me. Yeah, I don't care about that at this point. Turn all enchantments from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yeah, you got it. Can you haste anything? Still don't know how they win. Do they have a haste enabler is the question. I don't think they could. I don't know how they get out of this. 0 cards left in library. Let's just take my lumps. Let me yield through this turn. There ain't nothing I'm trying to do. Glad there was no like Emrakul or shuffle effect. Their hand is not anything. How are they? How are they up to 2? Oh, right. Main phase. They get their effects. Would you like to discard some cards? Nothing is hasty. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they get there. 1 card left. 1 turn of hopes and dreams for based Chloe. Yeah, I'll take 1. 1 crab to rule them all. What is it? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Mill is so good. Honestly, like, that was kind of a fun league, I'm not gonna lie. I did kind of enjoy that. I feel like an absolute degenerate monster, but like that was super fun. The deck is like kind of sweet, to be honest. Like, it was fun. Like, I feel like I lost some games that I shouldn't have. Like, I like a couple games where it came down to like 1 or 2 cards, or like, you know, the first game where I like surgical, or I thought I had a swamp left in the deck and I didn't leave up the extirpate for the Flage. Like that was a game I easily win. It was just like, just little mistakes, not knowing the exact like 75 kind of screwed me over. But like, I'm probably going to run this again because like this deck is pretty sweet. If you want to be the villain at your game store, and if you want to be the biggest problem on earth, absolutely play this, because goddamn was that a great time. And speaking of great times, I hope you guys have had a great time. If you have, you should leave me a little like, leave me a little comment. Let me know what you guys think about this one. And also have a great day.